There's plenty of people struggling with homelessness all across the valley, but there's one community especially impacted.
Kids and teens who identify as LGBTQ+ make up a significant portion of the homeless community. Fox 5's Shauna Kalafi spoke to a resource center about why that is the case and what they are doing to change it. Shauna?
Yeah, Kim and Jacqueline, homelessness has a hold on the Las Vegas community, but LGBTQ+ youth are especially vulnerable, facing unique struggles that make it harder for them to get help. But some local organizations are working to change that. Nationally, statistics show that LGBTQ+ kids and teens make up about 40% of all youth experiencing homelessness in our country, and Las Vegas is no exception.
A lot of times, young people are, kicked out for being who they are, and we help try to get them resources and shelter.
The center provides resources and health care for our local LGBTQ+ community. The former director of youth programs, AJ Huth, says they're working to combat this trend of homelessness affecting youth. And over the last 8 years, they've noticed a lot more parental engagement, helping to keep households together and keep kids off the streets.
When I first came in, I never saw a parent. Now there's more parental engagement. And with our Pivot program, which helps families that want to be affirming to their youth, but they're not sure how, we help educate them, and we've been able to keep those families together.
Huth says even for adults who identify as LGBTQ+, finding resources and shelter can be difficult once they've lost their homes, especially for people trying to escape domestic violence situations.
If there's a victim that is a gay male, where do they go to find shelter from an abusive relationship? Similarly, if you're a lesbian, how do you go into a shelter and they keep men out, but they don't keep women out? So your abuser might be able to come into shelter with you.
Huth says it's especially hard for trans women to find shelters willing to take them in. That's why the center is now working with community partners to create more inclusive spaces and shelters and other resource hubs. And the center has been working with the Nevada Partnership for Homeless Youth for many years, helping kids and teens find shelter. Although Huth says that LGBTQ+ youth can be resistant to services, and that's why word of mouth is so important. We have links to these resources with this story on fox5vegas.com.